Hey YouTube, Kiraqualia here, bringing you guys another one of my Cardfight Vanguard market price watch videos for the beginning of March 2017. A lot has changed since my last price watch. Cards have increased in price and a lot of them have also decreased in price. So we're just going to go ahead and go through the ones I have opened up here for you guys. Starting off is the Supreme Heavenly Emperor Dragon Dragonic Blade Master Titan. This is the Stride for Kagero. That involves Blaze. It's a Gen Break 2 effect. This card's gone up in price. It is a great pressure card with the extra crit and retire ability for how many Titans you have face up in your G zone. And with Kagero confirmed getting support in set 11, I can see this becoming more of a staple, since I'm sure the cards we'll be getting will revolve around Blaze, making this card definitely an essential staple in the deck, since I don't think we'll get another one that is closely similar to this one, but like I said, this will definitely be a 4 of in the deck. So the price increase is, justified for now on the terms of hype, but we'll see where his price will stand with the upcoming months. Next up is more of just a listing. The Musketeer support has all gone up in price because of the Try 3 Next character booster that we're getting this week. The official release for English. Vera is right now standing on the hype along with Clover, Cecilia, the Cecilia Stride. They're all in the 18s and 20s. SPs are even more than that. So if you have this deck, if you want to move it with the hype, now's the chance, because I don't know when we'll get more Musketeer support, but all this stuff is just fluctuated, including the double rares. They all sit around 7 to 10 each, including the 10k attacker Ruth. So if you have all this stuff and don't plan on playing the deck, I definitely try trading it now while it's up in price. And with the release of Trinex 3, we have spiked prices for Altmile, Ranunculus. Altmiles are 50 each right now. There's only one posting for this card now, which is crazy. Most people will probably try and value it at the 35 mark, what it originally was, but this is definitely an all-time high for this card. Same goes for Asha, where it's sitting at 36 dollars, and I think this is only 2 listings. Yeah, this is another all-time high, just because they're both staples in the Asha and the Altmile decks that just got released, and these cards don't have reprints except for their SP ones, which I think the SPs might be lower than these just because they've been released later, but it is definitely crazy since most of the decks do run 4 of these cards each. Up next, we have Ambush, Demon, Stealth Rogue, Yasui Tenma. Murakumo is confirmed support in set 10, and after seeing the release of the support, which is actually very nice, increases in the Stride and other cards for the deck as well. The Stride's sitting at $28. I think it's the most expensive of the triple rare Strides from the Genius Strategy booster set, so definitely cool if you were able to manage to get your 4. I think the Sage Saint Big Belly is actually lower than this card now, even though, Great Nature has some pretty good hype going forward as well, which we'll get to in a bit. Tempest Calling Pirate Gauche. This card, I think, was sitting around 15 with the upcoming Rummy Labyrinth support. I think this is still going to be, pretty much a good staple. I don't know too much about Grand Blue myself, but I know that this card is very good in the deck, and most people that I've seen run it in the Night Rose deck and the Night Mist deck, I think, also have run 4 max of this card, so we're sitting at a good 100 for a playset at the moment. Wings of Annihilation, Bladewing Tibble. This is the highest I've seen this card. It's at a low of 20, high of 30. I haven't seen the deck do too much. I might have topped recently, but I know the deck is really good. Probably one of the best dark regular decks out there. So none of the other stuff has really moved yet, including the Bladewing Rages or the other grade 3 backup. But this one, the Stride is definitely staple, running 4 of in the deck. So, and the pack for 2015 Winter is out of print now, I think, also. So definitely can see why this card went up in price. As for double rares, Dragsaber Esras has finally begun dropping in price. I think either the price has just settled to what it normally should be. The hype has died down. It might jump back up a little bit when set 10 comes out, but for now, this is a stable price for people that want to get perfect guards. Same for Stame Maiden Arlim. This card is now around $15 mark. I know that a reprint is in the latest Try 3 Next pack. It's not a easy reprint to get, but reprints always do this to packs. This is the lightly played one, but I can see it's still a little bit in that higher price mark range. We'll see if these new reprints of the alternate arts we get in the packs do anything to the old cards. Up next for double rares, we have Cran Tiger. This card spiked up again. It was in this price range before, dropped down a little bit after Genius Strategy, but I can see it jump back up again with the hype of the Team Trinity Dragon pack. It's still a stable card, definitely, for the deck. So if you held on to yours, very good there. You don't have to worry, because I don't see there being a good replacement for this card in the Great Nature deck. Like I said, it's staple. And Rampage Shade, this is just continuing the trend for the Grand Blue support for the Team Rummy Labyrinth pack. 12 to 13 per crit. I've seen hype for these critical triggers go before, just because, like I said, you don't really want to run any other crits besides these in the deck if you can, just because it's necessary for them. And Shoku Daikiri Mitsusada. This one has actually gone up as well. I think this was sitting at $4, but with the new Token Rabu support, it is, it's generic, which is nice too. It doesn't have the exact same effect as the other criticals where you put in the soul, but it works with any Vanguard, so it's very versatile and malleable for depending on whatever Token Rabu deck you run. So when you're given the choice of running a non-effect stand and this one, you definitely will go with this one. And lastly, to finish up the crits and the video, we have the Stealth Rogue of Fiendish Blade Masamura. Just a quick wrap up of, like I said, hype, Murakamo support, getting support, so that means obviously cards are going to go up in price, and the crits are no exception. This card came out in Genius Strategy, which was last year, so packs and boxes are slowly getting harder to find for this, and people do want to play the new Murakamo support in set 10, so definitely another justified price increase on hype. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and Kiraqualia out.